About this a lot lately, and the truth is that I realize for myself, and maybe you might be that way too, that if we're not in the right position sometimes, when God is trying to breathe life onto us, when God is trying to give us His ruach into ourselves and kind of have us come alive, it's like we're doing this, sorry God, sorry God. And I think this morning, particular Sunday morning, at a time when we gather, is a great chance for us to get into that head tilt, chin lift moment and just worship together, a place where we can kind of receive God's breath. And so before we enter in, I just want to read Ezekiel 37 this morning. Ezekiel 37, verses 4 to 6. Then he said to me, prophesy to these bones and say to them, dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says to these bones. I will make breath enter you, and you will come to life. I will attach tendons to you, and make flesh come upon you, and cover you with skin. I will put breath in you, and you will come to life. Then you will know that I am the Lord. Darla taught me CPR. I think God is trying to teach us so much something more. So let's allow God's breath to enter us this morning as we worship together.
Please join us in worship.
Worthy of every song we could ever sing, worthy of all the praise we could ever bring, worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one who could ever save. Worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder and show me who you are, and fill me with your heart and lead me in your love to those around me.
Worthy of every song we could ever sing, worthy of all the praise we could ever bring, worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you, live for you. Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one who could ever save. Worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. We live for you. Holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up our eyes in wonder. Show me who you are, and fill me with your heart, and lead me in your love to those around me. Holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder. Show me who you are, and fill me with your love, and lead me in your love to those around me.
I will build my in you alone, and I will not be shaken. I will build my life upon your love. It is the firm foundation. I will put my trust in you alone, and I will not be shaken. Holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder. Show me who you are and fill me with your heart and lead me in love to those around me. I will build my life upon your love. It is a firm foundation. I will put my trust in you alone, and I will not be shaken. Holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder. Show me who you are and fill me with your heart and lead me in love to those around me.
You give life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lives, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. You give life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lives, so we pour out our praise to you only. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only.
sing. Great are you, Lord. All the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. All the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. Your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. You only, it's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. You only. Great are you, Lord. Great are you, Lord.
We're going to open this time for our family gathering time. So if you have something you want to share with the family about this week, something God did this week for you, showed up in a certain way, maybe you have a prayer request that you want to share, we can all pray together forward with. Now's that chance, time to think about that. Sorry. I need prayer. No, it's not right. Yes, everybody needs prayer. My son is sick again. I can't take it anymore. I'm going to have to take him somewhere after church. And I know sickness is everywhere. I know it's all around. And a father just wants his son well. But a dad also wants to find a rhythm. And so I come to my family and I ask for prayer.
Can we take a moment and just stop and pray for Pastor Chris and just extend an arm to him as he intercedes for his son? And if you get a moment to just say some words of encouragement after service to him. But I'm going to lead in a prayer over his family, okay? But we come before you. We know that you are the ultimate healer and you're the ultimate restorer. And in everything, you are the one in charge and you're the one in control. And God, you're a good God. And you break when we break. And you know the hurt that our family's feeling. And God, I just pray over Pastor Chris and his family. I pray that you immediately heal his son. And God, we believe that you are a God who is a healer, and you are a God who fulfills your promises. And God, we don't know what your plan is for this, and we don't know where you're moving in this, but God, I just pray for healing over his family and healing over his son. And God, just bring that immediately. God, just touch their family and touch his son in a miraculous way, just like you did in the Bible, just like you did when the man came to you and said, my daughter's sick. God, remember when you healed then, please heal now. And God, just remember Pastor Chris and remember his son and remember that they are just serving you and loving you. And God, I just pray that their sacrifice to you, that you see that and that you also bring healing. In Jesus' name.
Maybe see it like that.
I also will ask for prayer. My oldest grandson, Alex's older brother, has been addicted for at least a year to fentanyl, basically. And he wants to get clean, but he's struggling. He's not getting into a program yet where to get the support. He's currently living at our house off and on, and we want to support him in his struggle, but I don't know that he's committed to it yet.
I'll ask for your prayers for a family. Some of you may know Flor and Mary. You heard about an accident that happened on the state where a 21-year-old was killed. That was Kaylin. Her name is Kaylin. Some of you I know remember. They used to attend here at church, and so as you see, there's a big need of your prayers for them, for the family. The funeral is tomorrow at 2 o'clock. It's going to be a funeral home. We went and visited the family on Friday, and Annette and I are going to be speaking at the funeral. So we ask for your prayers for us too as well. There's an opportunity for us to talk to a lot of family and friends and share the gospel there too as well. The family are also having a dinner here tomorrow, right after the funeral. And so they're going to be coming. And thank God for Marlene, who offered to help my wife and other women, I think, are helping with that, just to show them our love and our support. And so would you pray with me at this moment for this family? Just look into your prayers. Father, I pray at this time, Lord, for Mary and Flor and Emily, the whole family, Lord, for Teresa. I just pray that you will be with them, Lord. I know this is a very difficult time and unexpected, but Lord, you are in control, and so I just pray that you will give them the peace that they need. Father, they know you, they know about you, they heard, they grew up in church, and so Lord, I pray that you will be with them and remind them those promises that you have for them at this time. I pray that as they prepare for the funeral and the viewing and have the arrangements and everything, that tomorrow, Lord, they would have this peace. Would you comfort them, Lord, and be with them? The Holy Spirit is strengthening them. We just ask for your presence in their whole family. Bring them together and use this time also to heal some things that are going on in their family. In the name of Jesus, I pray.
The Lord merely spoke, and the heavens were created. He breathed the word, and the stars were born.
The song we're about to sing is called Good, Good Father. And it talks about just that, the goodness of our God who is our Father. And despite all the things we've been going through, He is so good. No matter what the outcome is, whether that be good or bad, we still stand in that fire, even if He doesn't come through. So I'd invite you to stand and sing this song with us. Oh, I've heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like, but I've heard the tender whisper of love in the dead of night, and you tell me that you're pleased and that I am never alone. You're good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am.
Oh, I've seen many searching for answers far and wide, and I know we're all searching for answers. Only you provide, 'cause you know just what we need before we say a word. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. A good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am.
You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. To us. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. To us. It's not so undeniable light. I can hardly speak. Peace so unexplainable light. I can hardly think as you call me deeper still as you call me deeper still as you call me deeper still into love, love, you're good, good God. It's who you are, it's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. You're a good, good God. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm
say that you're good and your love is great. I'm broken inside, I'll give you my life. To soften my heart, to break me apart, I need you to pierce through the dark, cleanse every part of me. All I am, I surrender. Give me faith to trust what you say, that you're good and your love is great. I'm broken inside, I'll give you my life. Give me faith to trust what you say, that you're good and your love is great. I'm broken inside, I'll give you my life. Inside may be weak, but your spirit's strong in me. My flesh may fail, my God, you never. I may be weak, your spirit's strong in me. My flesh may fail, my God, you never will. Give me faith to trust what you say, that you're good and your love is great. I'm broken inside, I'll give you my life. Give me faith to trust what you say, that you're good, your love is great. I'm broken inside, I'll give you my life.
Please pray. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this day, this opportunity to come here and gather together and worship your name. Lord, bless this message as how you're using to us. Allow us to have ears to hear and just give how the words to speak. Just bless us throughout the rest of this day and allow us to glorify you in your name. We pray.
A couple of announcements this morning. First is a small video I'm going to show you. There's something coming up on Sunday, September 19th. It's called Back to Church Sunday. It's part of a national mission. It's the 5th year in a row they've done this. It's a call to encourage others, to encourage ourselves, to join in both in person and online and gather together and to invite new family members in to let them know that hope is still here, that it's not lost. These last 2 years have been crazy days, but hope is still here. Hope is still there. Hope is carrying each of us and calls to rise up to be a part of that. So here's a small.
Hope is here. It's your church joining together with thousands of other churches across the nation to reignite togetherness, re-engage our communities, and reach people with the hope of Jesus. Back to Church Sunday has been celebrated every fall for the past 12 years. It is a movement of Christ followers reaching every neighbor to invite every person to a Bible-believing church where they can discover true communion. But this, after world-changing events that affected us all, something new is happening. It's time for the church to bring us together again in an unprecedented way. This is Hope's Compound. Millions of people invited to a church here then. And on September 19th, more people than ever before on one day will be introduced to Jesus, experience His hope, and connect with others. It's time to love again, serve again, and hope again. Who will your church reach this fall? Register at baptistchurch.com.
So if you and I have hope, we carry that hope. Let's serve. Let's invite someone you tap on the door, at work, in coffee, whatever it might be, you invite them down and experience that. Right before the end, we have two nights we have our Virgin Grace. Virgin Grace is hosting a block party on September 18th. It's the day of right before this Back to Church kickoff. And so they have communicated with us that we can also to be part of it. We can volunteer out there. So there are a couple of ways that we can volunteer here. Saturday, but if you're interested in helping, if you want to know more information about that, there's a sign-up sheet at the table right for your door. You can put your name, number, or name, just name. We perfect just together, figure out what right now it's setting up. It's about preparation. It's finding how many guys there are. Put something a little bigger. So that's Saturday, September 18th. Also speaking of Virgin Grace, as you all know, 2,000 into so far, 2 weeks. And right now, there are 5 pages of names over that kids who would like to be a part of our school programs that are not Virgin Grace. These are Monday through Thursday, 3 to 5. They're looking for volunteers for grades and kids like that. On Mondays, kids are here for kids construction. Tuesdays and Thursdays, hands-on work. That's third grade. And on Wednesdays, we're supposed to be 6 and 6 grades on May. And also Tuesdays, there's life also those are here. But if you're interested, you know information about that. Also, another sheet there. It's not every day, but it is a 2 hour window, maybe. I shared that. Two last announcements. One is that offering. There are 3 ways to do that. There are boxes by the door, but you can also text and give to 779-977, or you can also write to the website to church. And as Pastor Eric to share the word, we might be like to show it with you. We're going to be right. Children through. I'm not mistress. Sit up. Like that.
get views.
I think it's important to right as we get the word. We talk focus. I think I really worship, sing to concentration back to I pray now take this hard for the man and so you guys use this as speak. And you have a word and these verses you speak to us today hearts eyes as we live. I pray that you use this eyes God will listen to you, which I just have to say, which is so what's the first as well as speaking. It's one of the great things. For good, us. You see, right there. You need like this happens first. We say what great promise. You know, I I'll just also these things, terror things. What is all it was you see right there. But the rest is it's a speed things you gotta do as a Muslim. There's this food nothing to his purpose. And you is the Bible says you have all that in living to you have a call. But that doesn't mean the word means God is calling you. It's using one of the good times in the Bible. It's not mission. So the great word is this smart word called. It's education. You heard education not the words we speak. So your education and your calling is the same thing. Here's a problem today. The education has been used in so many times to use me, job, my career.
your calling is not just your career. Your calling is far more significant. The Bible is the story of God calling people. God calling Noah in this Old Testament. God calling Abraham, Abraham obeyed. God calls Moses to do something very important. And more they were what we're going to do today is we're going to introduce you to this subject. Give you 7 things you need to know. 7 things that you need to know about your calling in life. No matter what age you are, no matter what age. Why did God put you on this earth? So 7 things. The first thing is this. God's word, my calling in life, is a gift from God. The calling that God has given you is a gift from God. I don't earn it. I don't deserve it. I don't work for it. I don't bargain for it. It's a gift from God. It's a present to me. He created me, He called me. It is all about His grace. In Galatians chapter 1, it says that God in His grace, through Christ, has called you to become His people. What is grace? Grace is underserved kindness. It's when God gives you what you need, but not what you deserve. If we know God was already served, we wouldn't be here. God, His grace is the fact that God knows all the wrong things you're going to do in life. And all these things you're going to choose to do. And you choose to be. Even all the times you're going to disobey Him, you're going to reject Him. Because He still chooses to create you, to love you. God is grace. The fact is, God knows all the things I've done. Even when I was rejecting Him, God will say, I still love you. The call is actually a part of your salvation. The calling to Christ is also the calling to your purpose. First Timothy chapter 1 verse 9 says, He saved us, and called us, He saved us and called us. Not because of anything we've done, but because of His own purpose and grace. God gives me a calling in my life. It's a gift from God. And your life will never be fulfilled until you leave His purpose. Number 2, I am called for God's purpose. No my purpose, but God's purpose. I am not called for my plan in life. I'm called for God's plan. God did not make you for you. You think that God created you to live a selfish life? A life that's all about you, it's all about you. God didn't make you for you. You were made by God, and we were made for God. We were made for Him. And until we understand that, life is never going to be changed. God says,
tendrá sentido.
You're gonna be bored.
Te vas a aburrir,
You're going to get
te
frustrated.
vas a frustrar,
You're gonna have all these kinds of difficulties.
tendrás dificultades,
Because you're gonna try to live a life that is no purpose.
porque tratarás de vivir una vida que no tiene un propósito.
Called for God's
Fue
purpose.
llamado para el propósito.
God is calling us for His plan,
Dios nos llama para su plan,
not my plan,
no mi plan,
for His dream in life, in our
para su
lives,
sueño en nuestra vida,
not my dreams.
y no mis,
His purpose for my life and not my purpose.
para sus propósitos y no los míos.
See, I still remember when I discovered the purpose for my life.
Recuerdo cuando yo descubrí mi propósito.
I was 18 years old,
Tenía 18 años.
and I hadn't done anything.
Yo no había hecho nada.
I hadn't deserved anything.
Yo no me merecía nada.
I simply wasn't worthy of any kind of call.
Yo no era digno de ningún llamamiento.
But I learned when I was 18 years old.
Pero aprendí a los 18 años.
His youth conference in Austin, Texas.
En una conferencia de jóvenes en Texas.
I got down on my knees after this evangelist preached.
Me arrodillé después de que predicó el evangelista.
Then on the altar, when I was praying,
Allí en el altar al orar,
I said, God, I don't understand it all.
le dije, Dios, yo no entiendo.
If you are there, I want to trust you.
Si estás ahí, te quiero confiar.
But I need you to know
Pero quiero que sepas
that I want to know what you want with my
que
life.
yo quiero saber lo que tú tienes para mi vida.
What do you want to do with my
¿Qué
life?
quieres hacer con mi vida?
I want to know.
Yo quiero saber.
And I prayed a prayer.
Y oré esa oración de
And I said, God, I'm signing my name on this check.
Y te dije, Dios, te voy a escribir un cheque.
I don't even know what the amount
Y
is.
no sé cuánto es la cantidad,
But I'm saying yes to you.
pero te diré sí a ti.
I am yours.
Soy tuyo.
I want to serve you for the rest of my
Y te quiero
life.
servir el resto de mi vida.
And I want to fulfill the calling and the purpose you created
Y
me
quiero
for.
llenar el propósito por el cual me creaste.
And I prayed that prayer.
Oré eso esa noche.
And as soon as I finished praying that prayer,
Y cuando terminé de orar esa oración,
you want to know what happened?
¿sabes qué pasó?
Well, no angels came down and flapped their wings.
No hubo ningún ángel que bajó con sus alas.
No earthquake.
No hubo ningún temblor.
No lightning or thunder.
No hubo truenos y rayos.
Nothing happened.
No pasó nada.
Nothing happened.
No pasó nada.
But that was a turning point in my life.
Pero eso fue un momento que me cambió la
When I
vida.
recognized God's rod and God's call in my life.
Cuando reconocí el llamamiento y el propósito de Dios en mi
From
vida.
that moment, I became bivocational,
Desde ese momento fui bivocacional.
which means I would have a job
¿Qué significaba yo
by
tener un
which I would
trabajo
pay my
con
bills,
el cual voy a pagar,
but I would also have a calling.
pero también tendré un llamamiento?
My career and my calling might not match at some times
Hay veces en que la carrera y mi llamamiento no van a ir juntos,
because my calling was from God,
porque mi llamamiento es de Dios.
and the career would choose how I was making a living at that
Y mi
point.
carrera sería mi forma nada más de vivir.
You see, a career makes a living,
Tu carrera te dará para vivir,
but a calling makes a life.
pero tu llamamiento te dará vida.
A career makes a living.
Tu carrera te
That's
dará
how
para
you pay your
vivir.
bills.
Así pagas los biles.
That's how you can live and you get the money that you need to live.
Así tendrás el dinero para hacer tu vida,
But your calling is about your whole life.
pero tu llamamiento es acerca de toda tu
It's
vida.
your
Es
purpose.
tu propósito.
So from that point, I was bivocational
Así que en ese momento fui bivocacional.
for the rest of my life.
Para el resto
I
de mi
did
vida.
a number of different things and jobs,
Hice varios trabajos,
even though I had a call in my life.
aunque yo tenía un llamamiento.
At one point, I was a pizza delivery boy.
En un momento yo entregaba pizzas.
At one point, I was a salesperson.
En otro momento vendía libros.
That was a lot of fun.
Eso fue muy
Trying to
divertido.
sell books in Mexico where there's no culture of reading books.
Tratando de vender libros en una cultura donde la gente no lee.
At one point, I was a painter in this factory.
En otro momento pintaba en una
At
máquina.
one point, I was a youth pastor.
Y luego fui pastor de
For the
jóvenes.
last 13 years, I've been a pastor, and my job has changed many, many
Y en
times.
los últimos 13 años he sido pastor, a veces ha cambiado mucho ese
But my
rol,
calling has never
pero mi
changed,
llamamiento nunca ha
regardless of
cambiado,
what my job was.
sin importar cuál ha sido el trabajo.
You have a calling that is unique to your
Tú
life.
tienes un llamamiento especial para tu vida.
And the Bible says in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10,
En Efesios 2:10 se dice,
it says, "For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them.
Porque somos hechura de Dios, creados en Cristo Jesús, para hacer las buenas obras que Dios preparó de antemano para quien anduviesen en ellas.
See, this verse is filled with so many truths.
Hay tanta
So
verdad
much
aquí.
truth. Let's look at it. First it says we are God's workmanship.
Somos hechura de Dios.
The word there in the Bible in Greek
Esa palabra en griego,
is the
hechura,
word poema.
es la palabra poema.
It's a word where we get poem in
Es de
English.
donde viene la palabra
You are
poema.
God's poem.
Tú eres un poema
You
de
are,
Dios.
you are God's work of art.
Tú eres una obra de
You are
arte.
God's workmanship.
Tú eres un trabajo de Dios.
Other versions in the Bible says that we are His masterpiece.
En otras versiones dice que somos una obra maestra.
The word there is masterpiece.
Obra maestra.
God's masterpiece. But it only shows when you fulfill His purpose in
Y
your life.
solamente se verá cuando tú cumples con el propósito que te cumples.
If you try to be what somebody else wants you to be,
Si tú tratas de ser lo que alguien más quiere que tú seas,
you will miss it.
te lo vas a perder.
And your true beauty, your true greatness will not come out.
Tu grandeza a lo que fuiste creado no resaltará.
Because the Bible says you are God's workmanship,
Porque tú fuiste obra de Dios,
created in Christ Jesus.
creado en Cristo Jesús,
And then it says to do good works.
para hacer buenas obras.
Those good works are your contribution to the world.
Estas son tus contribuciones a este mundo.
You are not put on this planet
Tú no fuiste puesto en este planeta
just to breathe and take space on this planet.
solamente para respirar y tomar espacio.
You weren't put here to simply be a consumer.
Tú no fuiste puesto aquí para ser consumidor.
No, you were put here to be a contributor,
Tú fuiste puesto aquí para
to
contribuir,
make a contribution with your
para
life.
dar una
The
contribución.
Bible calls
con tu
your
vida.
life a contribution. It calls it good works.
Y la contribución aquí se llama buenas
And
obras.
this is part of your calling.
Esto es parte de tu llamamiento.
Here's the cool thing. We all have different good works.
Todos nosotros tenemos diferentes obras buenas.
Your contribution and your good
Tu
works
contribución, tus buenas obras,
may not be the same as my contribution and my good works.
tal vez no son iguales a las mías, mis contribuciones.
And my contributions and my good works may not be the same to the person who's sitting right next to you.
Y tal vez mis buenas obras y contribución no es igual a la persona a tu lado.
God makes us all different
Dios nos hizo todos diferentes.
and gives us all different callings
Nos da llamamientos diferentes.
so that everything in the world can get done.
Para que todo en el mundo se pueda cooperar para hacer.
It's all part of it.
Para que todo sea parte de ello.
Here's the third principle.
Aquí está el tercero.
God chose my calling before I was even born.
Dios eligió mi llamado antes de que yo
And
naciera.
you need to know that our calling is a gift from God.
Tu llamamiento es regalo de Dios.
I'm called for God's purpose,
Eres
not mine.
llamado para el propósito de
And my
Dios.
calling